What is going on, brothers and sisters? Welcome back to Astro Colony. You'll see it's a little bit different here. I did a quick restart of the seed because I wanted to dock a planet to this. So I brought it in at the correct angle this time so I didn't cuck myself. And I wanted to do some testing. You can see I tried to filter power into this. I don't know why it's doing this now. That's really goofy. Interesting. But I tried to filter power into this and out of here to give this power. So the bridge does not work as a power dock. You cannot connect it. And I even figured out a way to force the cables to connect here. You can see it's connected, but you can also see power stops right here. So you cannot power individual islands, which is silly to me. But lesson learned. I wanted to make sure we tested all this together. So like the little crappy demo tutorial here says, we need to grab all this, grab all that. We need to build a carbon reactor out here. Add a carbon reactor next to the drill and start mining. So that's just what we'll have to do. Silly to me, but you know, it just is what it is at this point. I kind of wish it was more optimized. Oh, I need a little bit more materials. Let me go grab some. Plop this, oopsies, plop this down. It's fine. It's a little off, but whatever. It's temporary. That connected to the ground. It did. And I need to grab a little bit of carbon. There's some in this. I'll just grab this. I don't need much for the moment. Carbon in, and now we are mining copper. So why don't we work into our first little bit of automation here? Oh, it wants us to mine 3 dirt. Whatever. We'll let that thing go. Are you doing things? Oh, yeah, you are. You got some copper in there. Awesome. I'm going to grab that copper. And I'm just going to go throw it in our smelter over here just to get some copper going. I do want to see, there was an island right here. I want to see if this had like iron or carbon. What is this? This is carbon. So actually, this will be perfect. So let's try and dock one of these here. So I'm going to need a little bit more iron and some cables. That's okay. We'll be getting all of that here shortly. I'll use our asteroid to get us iron. That's 6. That's pretty decent. Grab all this out of here. This is dead. Throw some carbon in here. And grab these bars. Throw this in here. Grab those bars. Excellent. Let's make... no more wire. Give me 2 of those. Awesome. We got the dirt. So that finished up his story progression here. So why don't we grab logistics? And I want to see about making conveyor belts and storage containers. Because we can bring, whatchamacallit, stuff back and forth on these belts here. If you click on this, you can hit like line in and out. So like line in, for instance, will bring it towards us. Line out is obviously out. So that's nice. The only issue is I have it docked right in front of these here. So until we destroy some of this, it's not going to really do us much good. So I'm going to change this one to an out. And we'll probably feed out this way once we kind of clean this up a bit. But first, let's see. We go into... where's it going to be? Okay. Paths right here. So we're going to need cables and docks in order to make a belt. To transport, okay. So we need some of these. Just make 6 of them for now. Got plenty of cables on me. I want to see how these work. Look at all this iron, though. This is a great way to get some temporary resources. Sorry, that's copper, not iron. Where is an iron node? Because I'd actually prefer iron over carbon. This is more carbon. And, oh, I think this was the iron. Is this the one that we tried to hook up to the first time and failed miserably? I think so. Yep, this is it right here. So here's iron. So let's actually bring this one to the mother station. And we'll attach her over here. We'll probably plug her in here. Grab these. I'm going to need to get some carbon here. So if I plop one of these down here, actually, I'm going to plop it here just because this is going to be temporary. So I don't need to go crazy with the logistics here. So if we come into here, we'll need some carbon. That will attract this. So what I was doing was I attracted it, but I didn't let the game bring it all the way to me. I got it kind of close enough, and then I would go over, put the dock on it, and then try and attach it. And it'll tell you if it's too far or not. So why don't we stop it here, and I'll see if we can get that message. Do you have enough stuff on me? I do. So, you know, we should be able to hook up pretty nicely right here, right? So we're going to go here. Okay. And now if I hit dock, you can see opposite dock station is too far. So we'll bring it closer. And the reason I don't want to get it too close is because that's where I ran into the issue where I had it at like a weird angle. So dock, there we go. So now that it's picked it up, it'll dock. And it looks good. I'm going to just come run over here. It looks like this is no longer operating. We need to grab some more carbon for this. Give me this iron. Operate this. I need a carbon. That has 3. That's garbage. I guess I'll just take 4 for the moment. And I'll go out and do some basic mining. Like a pleb. I could go mine the island, but I'd rather just leave that stuff over there for some automatic mining to do. If I mine it myself, it kind of defeats the purpose, right? Whereas these things I can just mine myself for now. Just be all right with it. So we did get this all set up. So now we've got this station ready. Now I don't even need these cables here anymore. So I can just get my materials back and do that. So the dock, you don't even need to have power to dock. If the planet's close enough, you can do it without power. So that's looking good. I'll actually do the same thing here just to get my materials back. It's a lot of cabling to power that over there. Thank you. And all right, carbon. You throw this in here so you can keep mining a bit. Once this cleans up, I'm going to move it up a smidge so that way it can start working on all this too. For now, I don't mind moving it hand by hand. I'd prefer not to, obviously, but for now it'll do. And then we're going to get this planet over here as well. So let's grab 2 hand wires. And was it that one? Yeah, it was that one. So I'll plug in here like this. So like obviously like to attract a planet, you need electricity, but to dock, it just says there's no opposite dock. So if that was close enough, we could do it without power. Obviously we can't because, well, it's not close enough. So we'll bring this over here. I'll even show you. We'll bring the island close enough. I'll get the dock on there and then we'll dock it without the power. That should be pretty good. So let's come over here. Oops, let's go F2. Let's throw another dock down. I'm missing a cable? I don't have an iron on me. Silly boy. Silly, silly boy. What is this doing here? All right, there it goes. Answered my question. I'm going to throw this iron in here, throw this copper in here, let that start working. We're at a carbon again, so this is why I want to get this carbon going fast. I want it before the iron. So I think if I do something like this right here, that should work fine. Let's disconnect these so we can show that this works without power. Hopefully it's close enough. Dock, there we go. So you can see it's docking just fine. Neither of these have power. Not sure how that works, but hey, we don't need the power to move planets. We just have the ability. So I am going to grab some good carbon here, get some things going, then we'll set up another mine here. Very good. So now carbon shouldn't be an issue, at least for a little while we've got this planet here. I do want to go see what this is all about. Like, look at this guy. It's so far away, but what is it? I like how the asteroids are still appearing periodically as we're zooming down. It's always annoying, like when you start moving fast in certain games that have resources like this and they just don't appear. This is pretty big. How far away am I? Wow. Don't get lost. Can I pull this entire planet to me? Eventually? What is this? Uranium? Interesting. What's this? A cactus? Quartz? How do I get quartz from a cactus? Interesting. What else is here? We got like regular rocks, lime, quartz again. Okay. And we've got copper nodes here. Wow, this is a pretty neat place. What's this? Just a little secret down here. Hello, what's through this hole? This is a pretty big planet, though. I like this. Like, these are the kind of things I need to attach to so I can build on them. But I don't know how well building works on planets. Like, we can obviously carry them with us, but how useful is it? Look at this giant gaping hole in the bottom. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Well, we know that's here. We just got to figure out how to move our ship and get down there. Let's take a look at our talents here. So maybe we do engineering next. Oh, I need to get back home. I'm almost out of oxygen. Let's get home first before we die. But let's get engineering and see what this science nonsense is all about. We're in space. Why would we need science? Okay, we're here by magic. Okay. Man, look how small I am compared to that place. That's crazy. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to grab this carbon. I'm going to see. There's nothing in here. I'm just going to grab a asteroid like this one that has some ice in it for me. And I'll go mine one on my own. It's a beautiful thing. Not dying. Me forgetting to check my macros? That's crazy. I definitely never do stuff like that. Do I have carbon on me? I think did I grab the stuff? No. Yeah, I've got 14 on me. You can see it in the upper left corner. Throw that in there, get some power rolling here again. This is still going well, but it looks like this is done. So I'm going to grab all this and then I'm going to delete it because I don't want it to keep digging down here. And the reason for that is we need to have a space kind of above what we're working with in order to mine effectively. I tried to level it out to be below it, didn't work. So we need to do something like this. And if you didn't know, in order to fill the ground back in, all you have to do is right click. You can see on the left-hand side, left click extract, right click fill. Excuse me, I want this gold. Perfect. Going back down here. So let's see. Let's put down my mine again. So we can start getting this area cleaned up just a smidge. Can I work over here more so though? Like I would like to clean up this side. The issue is like you need flat land to put these things on, right? But you can't like flatten this part out because of the mine nodes in the way. And like for whatever reason, like this isn't flat enough. I don't know why. Like this is fine. That's not. And it's because we're probably too low. So let's raise it a bit. Maybe that's the issue. So if we bring these up a node like so. Bam. Like this perhaps. Then we try again. Yep, that was the issue. So if I do that, I can't get closer because I can't bring this up right here because of the nodes. I can bring that one up, but I don't think it's going to do us any good. No. So if I do this, we should be able to start mining that out. So let's bring in. Bring these over. Oops. Down. Down, up. There we go. We'll clean up our mess over here. Whoopsies. Clean up our mess here. There you go. Thank you. That one back on there. Excellent. Just going to come over here and grab our carbon out of this. I also got stone block. Cool. It's out of power though. That's okay. Let me filter like 20 of these into here. What's up? Build the laboratory in order to discover advanced technologies. Okay. Is this the lab? That's the lab. I need 20 thingamajiggers. Before that, why don't we set up our automatic mining here for iron as well? So this way we can just be like super Gucci, right? You heard me. Super Gucci. Like I'm always saying, though, if you're loving Astro Colony, make sure you're showing that love by smashing that like button down below and making sure you're always subscribed to stay current with that sweet, shabby content. So then you can always be having fun together. All right, let's throw this down. I'm going to do this. Nope, wrong button. And to dig a hole. It's kind of wonky. This will do. I think that's connected. That is not connected. Is this in? What she said? I don't think that's in. Just redo this. No, let's just put it over here like this. Let's just not be dumb about this. There we go. There we go. Good enough. And then throw some carbon in here. There we go. Now we've got iron automatically being mined. It's going to clean up some of this dirt here, I guess. Let me just help you. I don't want you wasting my time on dirt, damn it. There you go. Dirt's out of your way. Just get to mining my iron. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Awesome. Look at it go. Processing iron. We got that going. All right, so let's check out the lab now. And I need water. Let me do a few things here. Let me grab this. It's only got 3. Can't reach, can't reach. What about this one? 3. Grab that one. I'll mine this one myself. Beautiful oxygen, as usual. Okay, so we've got our basic resources being automated now. My only issue is that it's so goofy to make things automated in this game. Like, why? But what I can do here is, why don't we try this out? We've got this aligned. So let's make this an in. And if I go back to here, if I do something like that, I'm going to need some more plates, though. Okay, freaking asteroid, thanks. The question is, how do we get things vertical? Might need something special for that. Let's see what we have here. We've got floors, constructors, iron plates, floor black, scanning function, oxygen, engines. Oh, we can, that's how we can start to move. Automated catching, that'll actually be really nice. Automation, warehouse, splitters, iron rods. We got some screws, robotics. Ooh, transport bots, assembler bots. That's pretty nice. System to connect space colony and planets to each other. It's required for astronauts' arrival. Interesting. And this thing's huge, though. It's awesome. Oh, I see. So we're going to need, like, to get scanning, we're going to need 4 science points. And that's what we're going to need these science labs for. Cool. But now that we've got basic materials, I'm going to grab this. We're going to go throw this in our smelter Rooney over here. Grab those. Okay, close this, please. Open that. Put that in here. So with that, I want to make more of these. Oh, if I click it, it gives me different variations. Excellent. Okay, that's actually really nice. Oh, you can see on the top, there's little dots. Okay, that's nice. Does anything else have that so far? I don't think so. There'd be no reason to, except for maybe the water tank, because I wanted to go vertical, because it's a freaking water tank. That's fine. We'll live. So let's make some plates. Iron plates right here. I want to make 10 of these. We'll let those go. Grab some more iron because I know I'm going to need more of that. And now with our plates, there is one. So if I do this, all right, that's sweet. And then I can just do something like this and bring us over and around here. I don't know why that looks so goofy like this. Maybe it needs to be one straight and then it'll let me turn. Ew, really? Is that how the conveyors are gonna work? That's so ugly. I hope this works, or I hope I'm missing something. Control click, select, remove, rotate. Okay, I mean, it's just what it is, I guess. We'll just do this. Okay. Oh, forgot to put one here. Am I still making more? Yeah. Bam. All right, so we can see now we've got, I think that's the dirt coming out. Okay. So it slows down at the junctions, which does make sense. There's got to be a way to make that better in the future, but at least for now, look at that. We've even got some basic automation here. These things are pretty expensive for the moment, but now that we've got iron rolling, we should be good. This is kind of far. I could make another temporary smelter here to bring the materials over, but honestly, I can't be hassled for something so basic right now. So I'm just going to do these manually. And I've got plenty of the materials at the moment, so it's not a big deal. But once we have like a shit ton of materials, yeah, we'll have this completely automated. So if I grab my bars, yeah, now that's filling in great. The dirt's going to go in here, but whatever. It'll just act as a storage for the moment. Now we can build one of these with 20 of those. So let me make 5. So for the lab, I'm not sure how I'm going to want this to go. It actually just kind of fits in here quite perfectly, but I have got outbounds there that I'd be losing. So why don't we put the lab over here? Power, I can just bring over from our lovely boy right here. F1, bring in some power. I've only got 8 of these, so I'm going to need more. Okay, never mind. I guess that was wrong. Just making sure I wasn't automatically making them. All right, so generate engineering science points. This actually looks super cool. I do love the aesthetic of everything so far in this game. I do wish the power cables were a little less goofy. It just looks odd. And I would like to be able to deconstruct this base here. Like I wish I could just destroy this stuff, but it won't let me. Because I would like to put the power like through the floor. I think that'd be pretty cool. You might be able to, but oh no, it's not even going to let me put it down here. Maybe if it, will you let me go through? No, it's not connected. So it's sad because it'd be really nice to be able to use that verticality to my advantage rather than being able to just go up. I'd like to go down, you know, like have my cables above ground like this, I guess, and then have the water piping underneath and coming up into our factory. That'd be really nice looking over here. So let's check this out. So to make science, we're going to need some of these. So why don't we set this up? I want this to just have like, I want you to make 20 for me for now. So we'll bring like 40 bars in. There we go. Split that. Oh, what happened there? All right, and 1. There we go. We'll just type it. Oh, never mind. Now it says 40. And then I'll bring these 38 bars here and just we'll let that go. Generate some sweet science points. This is done because it needs some more carbon. How are you doing? You're pretty decent for now. Grab that carbon out of there. Same thing over here. How are you doing? You could use some. This is the main hub. I also wish they put like some of the electrical on the top or give us the option to, because I like to have the power coming from above or below if I was doing underground everything. But it just looks so silly having these wires like go straight down like this and not have like a pole or be able to junction into the top of the machines. So this is progressing. Nice. So let's take a look at some of these here. We could go into like hydrogen and whatnot. Construction would be the constructor. I'll probably grab that in a bit here. The oxygen barrier. My question is, what is the point of this? Because there's no recipe here, but it says locked oxygen tank. And like, that's the whole point to this, is to be able to make an oxygen tank, right? Besides just like coming up to it and doing this to fill my O2. But for that, I wouldn't need water or power to this. I don't need that to have this function. So I'm curious about that. I'll grab all these here. I love this. This is working fantastically, by the way. It's almost done mining. We'll keep an eye on it, though. You mastered this technology. Huzzah. We've done it. We're the best. And then logistics are next. So to block the way for specific resources on conveyor belts or transport pipes. Interesting. A filter so we can filter out stuff. That's pretty good. And a pusher to push specified resources on belts or transport pipes. Okay. I don't know. Oh, because this transport pipes must be like the next thing after belt. That makes sense. Floor support, chemistry. So we could check out, why don't we check out automated catching before we call the episode here? So to do that, we'll need construction, and we'll use 6 points once we have that available to us. Did I click? Oh, you know, I did have scanning clicked. So we do have scanning available to us. What does that do? Is it just showing me collectibles in the area, but it doesn't like tell me what that collectible is? It's a bit goofy, but I mean, it works. Are you still doing things? You're doing stuff, so I'll keep an eye on you. All right, so I've got the automated asteroid catcher, and I'm gonna plop it. It looks to be the same exact size, which is pretty nice. So we'll just plug this right in where this was previously, and we'll see how this works. Look at it, it's just pulling them right in. So this is awesome. We'll probably get a couple of these eventually. It looks so nice. So you can see the material cost. It is 6 iron and 12 plates. We did put the constructor down. I've just been putting some stuff in manually to make some stuff and things, just to see how that goes. This is obviously done, so we need to take care of you. But we'll take care of that in a bit. And you can see I used the iron plates that we unlocked with the constructor over here. Right here. These bad boys. So that way we can extend our base out. Oops, that's a conveyor belt. They're right here. Like you can use these. This is what's on here now. So like if you break these, you'll get some more, but you know, they'll become like floors and stuff. So that's what that is. And so I built them over here so I could get on the other side of this. So it actually worked out pretty decently. So it wasn't too bad. I wonder what would happen if I just did that. Interesting. So, but all right, brothers and sisters, I'm going to wrap this up here. Astro Colony is going quite well. We got some basic automation going. And now that we've got iron, carbon, and copper semi-automated, we've got a bunch of it right now. We'll get some better automations going with our conveyor belts. Okay, that's thinking right now. With our conveyor, so that way we can have like carbon being sent back to the base here, and then have a carbon storage unit, and then filter that carbon out to our carbon generator here. So that way that works nicely. Maybe we'll get like 2 of them, and then we'll have an infeed, and then we'll, as we expand, we'll move some stuff and things around to make this a little more aesthetic. Right now, this is just what it is until I build some more foundation pieces like he's yelling at me to do, and height extenders. So that way we can make the base higher, go down, and expand that way. But otherwise, we've got a lot of technologies to be moving through. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think so far and what you would like to see next. We've got like manufacturing, some other automations, logistics. So let me know below. But all right, brothers and sisters, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo, and hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.